Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So we have Geralt leaks from Hage. Really appreciate these, and yeah, let's have a look at this. So he is Watcher, Drifter, Dimension Traveler, Fortitude, and he is a sword wielder. Okay, so this is his 5-star trait, Geralt of Rivia. Magic attack is unaffected by buffs and debuffs, and always equals physical attack. Gains the skill Witcher Potions, increases crit by 30%, movement by 1, and reduces all skill energy costs by 1. I think the skill energy cost will be a 5-star version. And then his Witcher Potions, right? So we saw this in the live stream. Extra skill Witcher Potions. He instantly uses 2 of 4 potions for no cost. He enhances physical attack and crit, or restore energy or HP, and then also increasing his damage reduction. So I assume each of his potions corresponds to these effects, right? Physical attack, crit, energy, HP. And this is the last effect, right? So after using any potion, gains regeneration 2 and damage reduction 2 for 3 turns. And then after performing physical attacks, inflict physical defense 2 down on the target for 3 turns. Wow, 3 turns is pretty solid. And after performing magical attacks, inflict magic defense 2 down on the target for 3 turns. And then at the start of battle, gain 2 stacks of Quench Shield. So we saw this as well, right? When he gains his Quench Shield, barrier that absorbs physical damage, when broken, it knocks enemies back. And then that's two stacks, right? So it can happen twice. Let's look at his rank 1 skill. So Igni Sign. Decision skill. Sign skill, select to activate the Igni Rotation or Igni Fire Stream. Before activating any Igni sign, the character gains armor piercing for 1 turn. Armor piercing is ignore 50% of defense. The first one's free, and then the second one is 3 energy cost. Okay. Cast instantly. Minor magic damage to nearby foes. And add magic damage after his attacks. Ooh, they get stunned. Or unleash to deal heavy magical damage to foes in a frontal AoE. And then when he's spinning around with these attacks, this should be the finisher well. That 3 energy costs, physical damage, deal 3 hits of 50% AoE to all enemies within 3 tiles of the character. Okay, so he can use the signs to buff his attacks with like an extra magic damage, right? And then he does physical damage, or he can just do explosive magic damage with the fire stream there. So yeah, another mixed attacker, very interesting. Then rank 3 we have Ard Sign. Sign skill, select to activate the Ard Blast or Ard Storm. So Ard Sign can be used instantly, so that's the first one, and then there's a 3 energy cost, which is the explosive version. Okay. Knock foes back in a straight line, greatly increasing the damage they take next, or expanded to knock back foes in a wide frontal AoE. So it's like, these are either buff skills or like magic AoE skills sort of thing. And then right side we have Finisher Rend. 3 costs, 180% AoE damage to all targets within 4 tiles in front before attacking. Attack increases by 40%. So yeah, we saw that 4x1 in one direction. High damage to foes in a straight line. Huge. Okay. Then rank 5 we have his reaction skills, Hardening. When hit by an active attack, damage taken is decreased by 8%. After being attacked, the character gains damage reduction 2 for 2 turns. This is kind of like not worth it because he already has damage reduction in his trait, right? And then Fleet-footed. Reduces damage taken by 20% and range damage taken by additional 20%. When targeted by single target attacks, performs dodge can be triggered up to 1 time per round. Performs assisting cover for dimension traveler allies within 3 tiles of the character when they take physical attacks. Oh wow, so it's got to cover all the dimension traveler, all the Witcher 3 collab units, and also the Delicious and Dungeon characters, they got added to Dimension Traveler as well. And then rank 7, Uden Spin Attack. Sign skill, instant, for all enemies within 3 tiles of the character, inflict move 2 down, B2 down, and vulnerable 2 on them before they attack for 2 turns, and deal 2 hits of 30% AoE damage. And it's an instant as well, so this probably combos with all the like the Ard sign buff or the Igni sign buff that he'll get, and just apply those extra hits of like magic damage, damage increase, that sort of thing. Geralt's Composure, passive, reduces damage taken by 20%, and then when attacking targets with bound, damage increases by 20%. So like when CC, it's like stun, frozen, that sort of thing. So it's just that stage when the enemies are stunned, right? So this bound effect, so it is following debuff, stun, sleep, frozen, taunted. So he needs someone to apply these debuffs for like this skill to become useful. Is it the other Witcher characters that do bound DC? Sealing attack, 100% physical damage, inflicts passive skill block on injured targets before attacking, lasting for 2 turns. Fairly straightforward, and powerful attack, 110% physical damage. There's no unique basics. Okay, alright. And then rank 11, Axie Execution. Sign skill, instant single target. Before attacking, inflicts stagger. Oh, stagger is a bound skill, right? Like Siri had a stagger as well. We don't see like the exact CC. So we just saw that stun, right? There's literally just one frame where he gets stunned. Yeah, literally, you see the stars on his head. So basically, it looks like it's a delayed stun. They get stunned on their turn or something. So yeah, I guess he does have stagger, delayed stun, block passive skills, and block reaction skills on target for 2 turns, and deals 70% damage. And it's another instant as well. And then Bonds of Prayer Mohan. And it's a Dimension Traveler allies aura, leader aura. Attack and defense by 20%. Attack by 10%, defense by 20%. Increases damage and piercing damage by 10%. Who does piercing? And when attacking targets with bound, additionally increases by 20%. Okay, so they rely a lot on CC, like getting enemies with the bound status. And then he has his ascension skills, the generic one and his unique one, right? You can only equip one, so there's no point doing the generic one, which is what, 2 or more enemies within 2 tiles, damage increased by 12%, damage taken reduced by 12%. And then Battle Trance. Each time damage is dealt, I mean, he has like multiple instant skills to deal multiple instances of damage, gains 1 stack of Battle Trance. When dealing damage through Finisher Rend, the character can gain 5 stacks. Each stack of Battle Trance additionally increases damage dealt by 1%. What's the max stack on this? Oh, can gain 5. No, he gains 5 stacks. And then 1 stack through Battle Trance. So this can really stack up his damage, right? Like, the longer the battle goes on, the more Battle Trance that he can stack. Like, what is the max stacks on this? Gets 5 through Finisher Rend. Is it like 20? Right, let's see his Finisher Rend again. So this is 11k times 4. And these are fairly weak enemies, right? Finisher Rend. That's normal. Normal is 11k. And then unlocking his exclusive ascension, Combat Frenzy. Are there any symbols on him that we can see? But this looks like a different Geralt build, because before he was like 8k HP. This time he's 7.5k HP. It might not be as accurate. How much damage is this? 17k. Went from 11k to 17k. So what's that, like 50% extra damage? I don't know. It might be just a different build, but yeah. Damage dealt by increases by 2%. For 2%. So he can max like 25 stacks? Or maybe let's say like 20 stacks? For like 40% extra damage? I think that's pretty decent. What do you guys think? And then we don't know what his astral imprint does either, so we have to wait and see what that is. But yeah, that's Geralt. Like, I don't know, he looks pretty epic, but I think he does need, you know, a lot of support, right? Anyway, I'll leave it at that. He does seem like, you know, you definitely need Geralt on your team if you're playing any Witcher characters, because he does come with the leader aura here. All right, I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys next time.